I did my eyebrows tattoo 3 years ago.
I am quite envious.
Really like the...
And I'm scared of taking the risk.
Eyeball tattoos. We talked a lot about this on this channel, but today we will have some other people answer us these questions. Some who have them, some who not, some who maybe think about it, some who maybe not. So let's dive into this. And we know a lot of you are very curious about eyeball tattoo, what maybe means that a lot of you either have eyeball tattoos, either plan to have an eyeball tattoo, or at least think about having an eyeball tattoo, or maybe think, what the hell is an eyeball tattoo? We even have some medical studies about this topic. So let's dive into and get some interviewees and let them share their thoughts about it.
So I did my eyebrows tattoo 3 years ago, but I saw the first time maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. I really like it because it was different. It was the first time I saw, and I was like, I really want to tattoo my eyes one day until I have them tattooed. And I really like different stuff, and body modifications is something that I know that not everybody will do or have because it's extremely body modification, and I really like the way that looks because it's different, and I also think it's kind of art too, so for this I have.
I actually don't have my eyeballs tattooed. That is because I really like being able to see, and I know that the chances of losing your sight are minimal, but because of what I do for a living, the tattoo work I do is usually quite precise, and like I make my full living off of tattooing. The idea of even potentially risking loss of sight is too much for me personally. I am quite envious of people that have got the minerals to have it done, because I think it looks really, really sick. And in a lot of cases, people are totally fine, they can see totally well, and it adds a really cool angle to their look. But I haven't got big enough balls to take the risk, unfortunately.
I don't have my eyes tattooed, and for now I don't plan to get my eyes done. Just because I need to see the world and I'm not ready to go on this tape. But how to say that? It's crazy and super interesting, since the eyes are connected directly to the brain. So maybe there's a crazy change in your full mindset and psychology after getting that. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a stupid thing. I don't know.
You ever wanted to learn tattooing or art? Then I have the right thing for you. I share my 20 years knowledge of being an artist, being a freelancer, being a tattooist, 16 beautiful workshops with over 65 hours of all the information out of my mind. And I share this with you. If you are a tattoo beginner, if you are never painted before, if you never used a graphic program and you want to create beautiful flowers or digital patterns, if you advanced tattooist who want to learn abstract tattooing, black work tattooing, dot work tattooing, I have workshops for everyone. And we have a big discount on all the workshops all the time on our website. So have a look in the description or up here for the link, and hopefully see you to learn something.
I do have my eyeballs tattooed. For a long time, I never thought I would do it. Not so much out of an aesthetic thing. I really have always loved the aesthetic. It was more that the risk involved, the fear of blindness was pretty significant for me. But last year in 2022, something really changed for me, and I decided I wanted to do it. I wanted to keep pushing. And so far, I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love it. I love how it looks. I really didn't have any problems. I initially contacted one artist about it and wasn't having such a great experience talking with that person. So I found another artist and actually drove down to the border of Mexico with the United States and walked across the border, had my eyeballs tattooed, and after having the procedure done with no issues, and sort of watching it fill in, walked across the border between Mexico and the United States to come back to where I was staying. and got interrogated by like 6 Border Patrol agents because they couldn't understand that I would do it or that I would go to Mexico for this. And at the time, the ink was still filling in, so it was sort of blobs of ink sort of like dripping down through my sclera at the time, which was really interesting for me to watch evolve, but I guess horrifying for people that didn't know anything about eyeball tattoos or modified people. So I had to answer a lot of questions in the first 24 hours of just to get readmitted back into the country to do that. And then I was told that maybe I'd have some vision problems the next day. So I decided just to drive all the way back to where I was staying in case I couldn't see the next day. But I ended up not having any problems. Sort of felt like a bit of pressure in my eyes, maybe some dryness. But I've heard some other people describe more of a like scratchiness or issues after their eyeball tattooing. And I didn't have any of that, though. I mean, even not having any problems, I really don't recommend it to most people, or not to do it without research. And then after having the first procedure done, I did need a little bit of touch up, and the artist did that for free when I later was back in Mexico City. And that was even easier than the first time because I already knew what to expect, knew how to heal it. It was very simple, and it's one of my favorite mods because it's so stark, but changing a lot of my face, though, has definitely been some of my favorite stuff.
I have my eyeballs tattooed. I belong to one of the very first ones in the world who got the eyeball tattooed. Probably one of the oldest eyeball tattoos out there. And I just seen it. I was thinking that looks pretty badass. I don't know. Like I belong to this raw of bot mod generation where everything was so experimental and new things happened. And the full scene was about pushing things, experimenting, getting the knowledge. And so yes, for me this was unnivelable, how you say this. I seen it and I know like, okay, let's get it. And I made one eye first, and then I wait almost a year to get my second eye till I felt safe. And here I am, I don't know, 15 years later almost, still having my eyes tattooed. Obviously, there's no way back.
I don't have my eye tattoos, my eyeball tattooed. I just have this like little line here that was kind of freaked me out. I really like eyeball tattoos. I really like, but everything in my eyes kind of freaked me out. Just like, even to put lanes or eye drops is like really not comfortable for me.
I don't have my eye tattooed yet, but I think it's pretty cool, you know. It's pretty cool, and it's a part of the modern body modification. Yeah, I do respect that a lot because it's a part of the game, it's a part of the human nature, it's a part of the root, it's a part of the human body modification, it's a part of the human revolution or beauty or, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I love it. You know, I enjoy seeing people have eye tattoo. I think it's pretty cool, yeah. But I'm just not ready to have it yet. Yeah.
My thoughts about eye tattoos. I mean, some of them look super nice, but I like my eyes a lot and I'm scared of taking the risk.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode about eyeball tattoos and all the thoughts, all the things. And I hope I see you in the next episode, in the next season. Yeah, we plan to maybe make a new season. So in case you have some interesting question or interesting people you want us to interview, let them know, let us know. Leave some comments with your questions and maybe we get something rolling. So see you. Peace out.